Hey everyone, it's Chris again here at Buck Mountain Barn. Just wanted to jump in and do a little short video on 32 items that have sold over $20 in the last 90 days on my eBay store. Now, I've sold more than 32 items, but these are just these are just items that are above $20. I do a lot of lowball sales, a lot of $15 and some lower than that. Maybe one day I'll actually do a video on that also, but today we're going to do one on 32 items that sold within the last 90 days for $20+. We're going to start off with one, and I'm going to post them right up here or down here. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to show you the screenshot at yet, but as I do the video. But the first one we're going to do is going to be a U.S. military compact trousers, desert camo. Those sold for $22.49. The buyer paid shipping on those. I got these for $1 at a thrift store. The next one is going to be a lot of 2 vintage Maxim steel Japan chef's knife, 8-inch blade, and I think the other one was a 12-inch blade on it. They were a butcher knife and a bread knife is what they was, and those sold for $22.26 plus shipping also. Don't sleep on knives, guys. You find the right ones, they can get up there. The Cutcos are pretty high. You know, that's a pretty high knife to grab. The other one and the next that I sold is they're vintage home interior little cowboy pictures. They're sets of 2. The picture that you're looking at really doesn't do justice on what they are. There's actually 2 pictures. They're probably they're probably a 14 by 12 frame, and I got these at a dollar store for $1 each. I sold these for $28.21 plus shipping. Don't sleep on small pictures you can get real cheap, or pictures period that you can get real cheap, because those sometimes go for pretty decent money, good money. The next one is going to be a Magnavox VHS player DVD recorder. This is a combo unit, VHS and DVD. The Magnavox black ones are really high demand. This one only sold for $40 plus shipping. The reason being was the VHS side worked. The heads need to be cleaned, but it still worked. The DVD, I could not get the drawer to open, so I sold this one as is for parts only, and it sold for $40 plus shipping, which isn't a bad deal when I had less than $10 in it. The next is Kim Rogers Brown Fox. No, that's not Fox. Brown snakeskin boots. Brandy is the name on those. I sold those for $22.50 plus shipping. So that's another thing with boots, snakeskin boots. Sometimes they sell good. Actually, I've had these for a while. They sell on the shelf for a while, so it could just been the name brand there on those. The next one is something you ought to keep a lookout for. A lot of 7 Wiggles DVD. Now, I did have these at first listed individually, and then I started seeing listings of them, of lots being sold, so I just lotted the 7 of them up that I had. I sold them all 7 for $24.90 plus shipping. I got less than $1 in each one of these. I think this is one of the deals that I had, if I recall correctly. I picked them up at a thrift store where it was a fill a bag for $1. So if I recall correctly, these came in a bag, so I had more DVDs than this. But hey, you can't beat that. Less than $1 for each one. That's a good buy. The next one I got is a late 1890s antique quadruple 995 William A. Rogers. It's an antique. I guess it's like a candy dish tray. I had this price pretty high because I couldn't find anything on it. I had no idea any information about it. I just had the stamp on the back. Apparently, I had took this. In case you guys don't know, I used to do flea market sales. Also, I would go to flea market and I'll sell, but I don't do that anymore because like I said, I have an hourly job now, 3 days a week, and on the Wednesday is when I would normally go to that flea market and sell. But I met a guy there, and he told me what this was. He told me the year it was based off the stamp. And he told me what he would ask for it if he was selling at a yard sale. So I came in and I listed it on eBay. I listed a little bit higher than what he recommended. And then I had a guy message me and asked me to see the stamp, because apparently I didn't have a picture of the stamp on the back. So I sent him a picture of it, updated the listing, and he messaged me back and he said, I'm an antique dealer. He says, I do know what this is. And he says, the most I can offer you is $25. So me not knowing exactly what I had and done all the research I basically could on it, and that was all I could get for it as far as research goes. I went ahead and accepted that offer on that $25 plus shipping. So I had $1 in it anyway. So, I mean, it wasn't no big deal for me. All right, the next is called Kenwood. It's a Kenwood KDC car stereo CD receiver Bluetooth with a remote. Now, I'm sorry. Let me tell you about this here. This sold for 32 items, $32 plus shipping. I have an app called Freebies. It's called let's see here. It's called Freebies Free Stuff Alert. I'm gonna put a picture here of the app right there on the side over here. If anybody's got an iPhone, you can download this. I'm sure it's on Android too. What that is I get alerts whenever someone posts something on any social media platform for free, and that's where this item come from. This item, a gentleman posted it, and it showed up on my freebie things, and I went and got it from him. It was free. I had no way of testing it, so I sent it in as parts only, and it still sold for $32 plus shipping. The guy did tell me it worked, but I had no idea. I had no way of testing it. But this app, guys, I've getting a lot of free stuff off this app, and then I've turned around and sold it on eBay and made a pretty good profit off of it. I got another item in here that I sold that I used that for. So, and we'll get to that here shortly. All right, the next one is named World War II Navy torpedoes make grouping. It's a lot of a uniform and some paperwork. Guys, don't sleep on military stuff. Just don't do it, man. I mean, there are collectors out there. It doesn't matter how old it is. They will buy it. They will buy it at the right price. This right here sold for $56.70 plus shipping. The next item is a Juice Man Jr. automatic juicer. And I had this item for a long time. I think this is a 50% off sale. I've had this item sitting in my store, I think, almost a year. I think I ran a 50% off sale on this one. This one sold, and it sold for $21.85 plus shipping. The next is a Michael Kors Jet Set Travel Large Tote Bag Red. It sold for $30 plus shipping. It was authentic. The reason we sold it for so low is it did have a scuff mark on the bag, on the back side of the bag, that was exposed in the pictures, so the people knew what they was getting, and as you can see, it was a positive feedback on that also. Next was another World War II item. Is a World War II bayonet number 4 MK1 Long Branch Canadian. I sold it for $21 plus shipping. Again, another military item, vintage military item. The next is Laredo Cowboy Western boots for toddler, size 4D, if I recall correctly. And these sold for $35.73 plus shipping. I've got less than $2 or $3 in these. If I remember right, we picked them up at a thrift store. That the children's shoes are very, very cheap. The next is now this is a bolo for me and my wife here. This is a 35 light stained glass art candy cane vintage. What this is, this picture is this picture is probably about it's not really a picture, it's one of those things you put in your yard, you stab down the yard. It's got lights all around it, so it's probably about 2 foot tall, well, maybe 20 inches tall, and about 18 inches wide, maybe. I can't really remember the size, but it's they're big. We had to put them in a we had to Frankenstein a box to send them out in. Of course, this one sold for $22.99 plus shipping. Again, guys, Christmas stuff sells all the time, but these light stands, they've been a bolo for us. I think this was our last one that we've had. We picked up 5 or 6 at a buy, and we sold them all within a matter of days. This is a repeat buyer. This next one is a Hoover Doros canister vacuum 2-piece. This is just a wand. It's the 2-piece wands. If you guys know, when in doubt, part it out. I always part my vacuum pieces out. This item sold for $30 free shipping, and there's a reason why it went free shipping, is because this next one, the same person bought the actual vacuum cleaner canister for me. They bought from it, and they bought it for $29.93. So I packed the canister and those 2 wands together, and they did pay for shipping on that canister, which the 2 wands, it was $60, and then plus 20.86, there's almost a little over $80, so that wasn't a big deal with the shipping on that. So that's a nice little buy on that buyer there. Same buyer bought 2 of those. And then the next item is a book. It's the United States Gold. It's the United States Gold Coins Volume 3. It's like an information book. It tells you about all the coins of that year, I believe it was. I got 2 more, I got 2 left. 2 of those left. Those type of books, and that's sold for $20 free shipping. Mostly books I do free shipping on. And then the next, we got men's trail running shoes, or women's minimalist. They're size 12.5 wide. They sold for $21 plus shipping on those. And then the next one is something really strange that it took me a while to buy this. So these are Covidine sharp safety wall enclosures, and what they are, they go inside doctor offices, and that's where they put their gloves or the needles, gloves, and then the trash needles go on the top. They're boxes that hang on the doctor's office wall. So everybody, if you've ever been to a doctor's office, you know exactly what these are. There's a local thrift store around here. They had 3 of them. They had them for $5 each. I went in the thrift store. I saw them the first time. I wasn't really sure and they were still in the box. They was new. They were still in the box that they normally ship in. I wasn't 100% sure about them. I didn't bother to look them up or anything like that, so I left them. A week later, I went back. They were still there again. Again, I left them. About 2 weeks later, I came back, and they were still there. And I got looking, and I'm like, well, they're only $5 each. They're $15 for all 3 of them. I says, I got to at least be able to make $25 a piece on them. No big deal, So I said, okay, I'm going to get them. So I got all 3 of them. One sold. So I come home, looked them up, and I was very impressed. I was shocked of what they sell for. So one did sell for $32.12 plus shipping, and then that was one of them. And then the other 2 sold together for $64.24 plus shipping. So let's see, 30 and 6. With shipping, I've got over 100. With shipping for all 3 came out to over $100. So I've probably after $15, I probably profited about $75 on those 3 boxes is what I'm looking at. The next item is the Sims 4 PC Windows Mac, brand new factory sealed. Okay, these here, I actually got them at Walmart. I'm sure everyone's here heard of the Walmart secret clearance or whatever they want to call it, where you go by and you scan the barcode, and sometimes you can get items for 1 cent, 3 cents, $1, you know, a lot lower than what they actually say. Well, that's exactly what happened with these. I picked this up. It was sealed. It had a clearance tag on it for like $5. When I went to scan the barcode on the thing, it come up to 99 cents. They only had 3 left, so I picked up all 3 of them, and then someone bought all 3 of them for $29.97 plus shipping. Let's see here. So that's how that went in. Next, we got some Rockports. These were I didn't sell them as new, but they could have been sold as new. They was in excellent condition. I had them for a long time, but they did sell eventually for $20 plus shipping. This next, another military item, guys. This is a blanket. It's like a throw blanket. It's got a tank on it. It's a military thing. This is actually an international sale. This was my first ISP sale that I've had with the new international shipping program eBay has. And this item sold for $100 plus shipping. And I had $2.77 in this item here. Again, another military item. And then here's another military item here. Another World War II 20th Air Force Ike jacket. It had some patches on it, and this sold for $45 plus shipping also. Here's another one of these vintage skip bow. Handheld game portable. Don't sleep on these things, guys. I picked this thing up for 25 cents, turned around and sold it for $22.99 plus shipping. Very good buy on that. Another, let's see. Okay, here's another World War II named 5th Air Force jacket. This one had some pins and some patches on it, I believe. This was sold for $40 plus shipping. Guys, don't sleep on these military uniforms. If you see them out in the wild, grab them. They are good money if you can get them really cheap. There's some that sell upwards high 100s. You know, I mean, there's some nice ones. All right, here's another item here. It's called a Concord 4 Series System metal box plus alarm system. What this is an alarm system that went in the house. This is another free item that I got. So I sold this as is, untested, 4 parts, and this sold for $40 plus shipping. Here's something here I picked up at a thrift store. I paid $2 for this. This is a Crofton 12-quart stock part porcelain enamel coated, $51 plus shipping. I mean, nice little pickup there. And then I had an Under Armour golf shirt here, short sleeve, men's polo, $20, free shipping. And then we had some, I picked these up at a Salvation Army here. They're Rock Revival, size 34 Clive blue jeans. Rock Revival is a very good brand to look for, guys. I picked these up at a Salvation Army. I paid $6 for them and sold for $75 free shipping. And then this next item is 511 Tactical Women's size 18 khaki beige khaki cargo pants. Okay, I sold these for $29.99 plus shipping. Don't sleep on these 511 Tactical jeans. They are really good. They sell really good when you get a hold of them. And that's the 32 items that I sold in the last 90 days over $20. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, I'm not a big time seller, not a big time eBayer, not a big time YouTuber. I just enjoy doing this. I have a lot of fun doing it. I like making the videos. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. I know I'm not all extravagant and all that. You know, some of you may say I'm boring and bland, which is fine. That's me. You know, that's who I am. But sometimes I can get pretty exciting sometimes over certain things. But I do hope you liked the video. We're going to be putting out some more content. Actually, this is 2 days in a row I made a video. So we're gonna be putting out some more stuff probably next week. I'm just trying to get back in, trying to catch up with everything, and trying to get going again. But again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please, see, I lose my train of thought sometimes. That's part of my problem making videos. I just lose the train of thought, and I just can't think. Please subscribe so you get our notification bell, or like the video, however that works, to where you get a notification of when a video comes out, you know, so you can watch it. You know, I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, again, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope this helps you for things, those resellers here that are watching. I hope this helps you look for some things that you may not have known to look for. Again, but just remember, a lot of us sell things that other people can't sell. You know, there's some people out there that can sell stuff that I can't sell. I don't know if it's because of the area I'm in or why that is, but hey, everyone have a great day, be blessed, and we'll see you on the next one.